Most people live by rules they never chose. They're told what's good, what's evil, what's right, what's wrong, and they obey without asking why. But in 1886, a German philosopher named Friedrich Nietzsche published Beyond Good and Evil, a book that ripped apart this illusion and dared to ask, what if morality itself is just a human invention? In his book, Nietzsche challenges traditional morality and explores the darker aspects of human nature. Nietzsche argues that our ideas of good and evil are based on arbitrary rules and conventions that have been handed down to us by our culture and our society. He challenges us to question these assumptions and to look beyond them to see if they really make sense or if they're just a way for certain groups of people to exert power over others, like questioning everything. That's why this book was so controversial when it was first published. It shook people's beliefs about morality and ethics. He argued that there are two types of morality: master morality, built on strength, courage, and independence, and slave morality, built on humility, obedience, and self-denial, designed by the powerless to restrain the powerful. He believed most of us are trapped in slave morality, living small because we're afraid to stand tall. That's why he urged us not to blindly accept what society calls good or evil. To him, those labels are tools of control. Instead, he challenges us to go beyond them, to create our own values, to live by our own compass. At the core of this vision is what Nietzsche called the will to power. Not dominance over others, but the inner drive to grow, to create, to master yourself. Nietzsche wasn't just trying to be a troublemaker. He wanted to help us see the world in a new way. He believed that by questioning our assumptions about good and evil, we could create a better, more authentic life. This is where the concept of the Übermensch comes in. The Übermensch, often translated as Superman or Overman, represents Nietzsche's ideal of the person who is able to go beyond the conventional morality of their society and create their own values. The Übermensch is not necessarily a superhero with a cape. Instead, it's a symbol of human potential, someone who strives for greatness and is not limited by the expectations of others. Nietzsche's work has had a profound impact on thinkers and artists across the world. People like Plato, Sartre, and Camus have all been influenced by his ideas. Nietzsche leaves us with a lesson that morality is not destiny. It's a story written by others, until you decide to write your own.